Alright, so I'm making this video on programming for success as far as strength and conditioning, bodybuilding, sports performance, whatever it is. Basically, when you go in the gym, you shouldn't be winging it. You should already know what you're going to do before you walk through that door, before you get out of your car. You should know that, okay, today the goal is power, working on power. Knowing how long to take in between sets if you want to trigger that effect. There's no way that I'm going to produce power for 12 reps with 45-second rest in between or supersetting. I can't. It's just scientifically not possible. I can't go in and perform 3 reps on bench press of power, then I go in on superset with tricep, and I'm coming back off of 30 seconds rest. Just because I want to feel that pump. Yeah, I feel it. It's working. Yeah, okay, it's working. You're driving blood to that muscle. That's cool. But your next set is going to go down. Your numbers are going to keep going down. So power, you're not triggering power if you're not moving that bar with explosive speed. That's just not power. You can't produce power in 12 reps. So every day you should know what you're doing. Matter of fact, you should know what you're doing for that week, for that month. Know what phases you're in. Know energy systems. What energy systems is without being too techy. It's basically saying, okay, if I'm gonna trigger an aerobic response today, which is what CrossFit is, or boot camp, or HIIT training, high intensity intervals, where I'm just trying to get my heart rate up, and I'm gonna be doing longer sets, which is gonna the time in between sets, or the time that I'm doing each set is gonna be maybe 1 to 2 minutes. If I'm working on power, I need to be quick and explosive. 3 reps, take a rest. Let my central nervous system come back down so that I can do that same explosive speed and power for the next rep. I can't be supersetting doing that. So know why you're doing what you're doing. Don't go in and wing it. Don't do what I did when I first started training. I would just go in and just knock out 5 exercises in 1 set because I wanted that pump, bro. I wanted that pump. I wanted my arms to be full of blood. But then my next set of bench press was just terrible because I didn't rest enough in between sets. I was supersetting. I was actually doing more trauma to my muscles than good. So the whole goal of being in the gym is to, most people, is to trigger hypertrophy. As far as gym wise, to be, for an athlete, you want to get faster and more explosive and stronger. That cannot happen if you're not taking the proper work to rest ratio. If you're not following a system. For example, training athletes, I'll do a 12-week training program where we go from GPP, we're laying the ground floor. We're going to build this house brick by brick. Ground floor, we're doing, couple more reps than normal, and we're fine-tuning that athlete. So we might do 10 or 12 reps. Okay, we're building the ground floor. After 3 weeks, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, depending on if they're progressing, then we'll go to the next phase. If they haven't mastered the ground floor, I can't go up to the second floor if I'm missing a couple bricks at the bottom. So we go through that phase and record everything we do. Okay, so well, I know that I failed my 4th set last week at 85 pounds. Well, my 4th set the next week, I gotta hit 85 pounds again. I can't jump up to 90 pounds and think that I'm gonna get it. It's just not, it's not gonna help you in the long run. And I see it a lot. I've trained a lot of women too that are trying to get their glutes and hamstrings to pop out and get them stronger, but what they're doing is they're just doing too many exercises. They're working in the wrong energy system, and they're not seeing the results they want to see. There's women that I've trained for less than a month that have felt their glutes firing and sore in their glutes, and they've never actually felt that because it was trained the proper way. We follow the progression. We follow the proper warm-up. So have a reason why you're doing what you're doing. Follow a system. Know what you're doing. Write stuff down, so that you can track your progress, and you'll be better off in the long run in seeing gains and even as far as losing weight. But if you're just winging everything, you're gonna fail. If you're waking up every day and you don't have any food prep, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail as far as your diet because you're just winging it. You're just going by the moment. In the gym, the same thing. Oh, I'm just gonna do this today, and you're walking in, you're like, you have no real program going on. You're not going to see success in the long run. You're just going to fail. So instead of you taking steps up and then taking a slight step back because you're sore, and you're taking a deload week and going like this, you're going to be constantly going here and then back down here, and then always starting over, or even worse than when you first started. This is always going to happen to you if you don't follow progression. You need to be going here, 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 come down a little bit because you plateau, what happens, and then you go back up here like that. So that's my tip of the day. Know why you're doing what you're doing. Have a system, write stuff down, track your progress. Don't wing it, and you'll be better off in the long run. Peace.